everybody, and welcome to Yoga with Alexis. So it's great to have you practicing with me today, wherever you are, whenever you are. And this is a lovely practice I've got for you today, and for myself, and anyone and everyone else. It's called self-compassion. Okay, so this is an integral part of yoga practice, special yoga particularly. It's yoga for the heart. So it's a really beautiful practice we have today. Hopefully this will be adaptable to absolutely anyone and anybody, so we'll see how we go. During the practice we are going to be doing some standing positions halfway through, but those positions and exercises can be adapted to anyone sitting on a chair as well. So don't worry too much about that, but just prepare yourself. If you can come to a standing position, that's going to happen in a little bit of a while from now. But before we get there, we are going to begin this practice and this video, this session, with a short meditation. So come to a nice seated position, get yourself nice and comfortable. Everybody getting nice and comfortable. And I invite you to ensure that the space around you is nice and calm, nice and quiet. So if you need to make any necessary adjustments to the room, please do that now. So that may entail switching lights down low, making sure doors are closed so we're not getting any noise from outside. Ensuring that everyone in your room is moving around nice and quietly, speaking quietly. And when you feel as though you're ready, and when your environment is ready, come to a seated position and allow the body to get nice and comfortable. So we are making contact with the ground via our feet, our knees perhaps if we're sitting cross-legged, or the sitting bones, the feet, however we're meeting the ground, just noticing that connection. Really noticing your connection with the ground beneath you. And as you notice your sitting bones making contact with the ground, further notice your posture, your back, your spine, your alignment. And if my language isn't conveyed to the child whom you're working with, or children, just bring more mindfulness with you, for them, with them. So perhaps, if you wish, if you're working with children with profound multiple learning difficulties, then feel free to engage in massage to help the child whom you're with to feel more settled in their body, in their mind, as well as your body. And just really come into the present moment, inviting all of your awareness into the present moment, right now, right here. And acknowledge, give yourself this time, acknowledge that when you practice self-compassion, you are practicing compassion for others as well. We are all deeply interconnected. So when I practice compassion on myself, simultaneously I'm practicing compassion towards others as well. And with that knowledge, that insight, that deep inner wisdom, we can begin to place one hand on our heart space. Or two if you wish. So that's up to you. You can either place one hand or two hands on your heart. And this is where we tap into this region, this realm of our being, the heart. And again, if you are with a child with PMLD, you can invite them to place their hand on their heart or you can place your hand on their heart or so on. Just adapt this practice to who you're with and adapt it to yourself as well. So this is all about connection. It's about connection to ourselves and connection with others. So acknowledge that by deeply listening to yourself, your deepest self. Really feel this space in the chest, in the torso, in the heart region. Notice what's coming up today. What is coming up today? Perhaps you could even ask yourself this question: how am I today? Just ask yourself that silently, inwardly. Gentle self-inquiry. How am I? How am I really today? And just notice what arises in that moment. Does anything come up? Does nothing come up? Whatever happens is fine. And the further invitation here is to just meet and greet whatever comes up with kindness. So if you find yourself finding discomfort emotionally or physically, just meet that. See if you can meet it with absolute kindness. Also, if you find comfort, pleasure and peace in sitting here quietly with me, meet that with kindness. If you find nothing at all, just emptiness, then meet that with kindness. Just unconditional kindness, whatever it is that's coming up. Try and cultivate some kindness to yourself in this moment. And as you do that, I invite you to recite this mantra with me, again, inwardly to yourself, to help bring about that kindness. Go ahead and repeat these words to yourself if you wish. Inwardly, silently, I love you and I am listening. And then from here, I'm going to invite us to practice a mudra, which is a hand gesture. It's a gesture with our hand. So this is the Garuda mudra, and it's sort of us coming out of our meditation very gradually. And if we've got both hands placed on our heart, then they're going to pretty much stay there. If we've only got one, then we're going to bring the other. If we know our lefts from rights, the right hand is going to be placed on top, and the thumbs are going to connect like so, and the hands, the palms of our hands and our fingers are going to stretch across the region of our chest, giving our chest a hug with our hands and our fingers. The thumbs are going to press into our sternum, right in the center of your chest. Right in the center. So the curvature, the natural curvature of our hand allows the thumbs to press inward to the sternum, into your chest quite naturally, without any effort. And this is a mudra that helps with our digestion, and it also helps to further connect to the heart. So just notice how this feels. Does anything come up for you? It doesn't matter if anything doesn't, but just give it a try. Notice what happens. So everything we do here is just observing it, just observing what happens. So feeling that connection to the heart, feeling the thumbs pressing into the sternum. And once again, if you're with a child with PMLD or even SLD, then you can use your finger to connect to this point. So this is an acupressure point in the body, where it's in the center of the chest, right in the center. It's very tender, so don't press too hard. Just either tap gently or rub gently, or just keep it there. Pressing very delicately into the center of the chest, right in the center. And you can massage that area if you wish. You can continue with Garuda Mudra, just do whatever your body and your mind wants you to do. Everything is invitational today. Gentle practices for self-compassion and expanding our heart. And then we can release the hands down, and it's here that we are going to progress into standing positions. Okay, so remember, if you're in a seat, that's absolutely fine. It will just look a little bit different, which is a-okay. But if we can come to a standing position, and now is the time. Okay, so some of us are in a standing position and others are in a seat. Wherever you are, that's fantastic. And we're here now, and we're going to begin to do some tapping and shaking. So as you know by now probably, that this warms up the body, helps us to get that energy, the prana flowing through the body, wakes us up a little bit, which then helps us to go even further down into a more calm and still place. So that's why we do this. And we're going to start just by shaking the body. So feel free to play some music to this part if you wish. So go ahead and pause the video and do that now. Alternatively, we'll just do this practice together in silence. So just begin to shake the body, okay? So shaking the hands, the fingertips, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders. You can get the whole body engaged if you wish. And making it effortless, yeah? Making it effortless. So it's an effortless practice. We're not pushing anything, really. We're allowing the body to loosen up and shaking off any tension. Shaking the knees, down to the balls of the feet, the ankles, calves at the back of the lower legs, shins at the front, shaking through the upper legs, the thighs, the hips. You can even come down a little bit low if you like. Do whatever the body wants to. Don't restrain yourself. Let the body express itself the way it wants to. It's designed to move, it wants to move. Let it happen. And just go ahead and make any final shaking movements. Make sure that you shake off anything that you don't need. Shaking off anything that we no longer need, no longer serving us. And then come back to stillness. And then we're going to do some tapping. So we'll see how we go with this time-wise, but I reckon we'll do 1 or 2 rounds. We'll see how we go. So with that music again, getting ready, and then we're going to begin to tap different areas of the body. Staff, parents, carers, please assist a child who is not yet able to guide the tapping for themselves. Just go nice and gentle and easy though, of course. Here we go. So we start with the right side of the rib cage first, tapping this area of the body, waking up the body, and then the other side, left side of the rib cage, the chest, the abdomen, and then the chest. So the upper chest, torso region, might even be able to feel the throat engaged here. And then the upper back, and then shoulder, right shoulder, tapping that right shoulder and then coming down the outside of your right arm, coming all the way down now, all the way down to the hand And then clap. And coming up the inside of that right arm now. All the way back up the inside, all the way back up to the shoulder. Give yourself a pat on the back, and pat on the shoulder back. And then other shoulder, left shoulder. Come down the outside of that left arm, all the way down. And then clap. And now up the inside of your left arm, all the way back up to the shoulder, all the way back up. And then the belly, nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. Particularly if people have digestive problems, be really, really gentle here. The body is working so hard to digest our food, so we must be kind to it. And come to the hips and the waist, tapping the sides of the body, and we're travelling down the outside of the legs, all the way down the outside, coming down to the ankles, and then tap the soles of the feet, and then the inside of the legs, the ankles, the calves and the shins and the knees, and the upper legs, and then come all the way back and finish off with the lower back. Again, you might not be able to reach here, so just go somewhere else if you can't. And then coming back to stillness. And just remain nice and still and just notice how you feel in your body now. How you feel in the physical body. How does the life force within you feel? Can you notice if your energy is throbbing, if it's alive, if it's moving, circulating around your physical body? Tingly sensations running through the fingertips, all of these little things, we're really just observing them, noticing them. Helps us to get back in touch with our body, all of the bodies within this body. Okay, and now that we've cultivated and created some of our own energy, we're going to give it away. Okay, so we're going to do the heart-ha breath. This is really beautiful exercise, really engages that heart region once again. And if you just imagine that you're cultivating all of that love from the universe, you're bringing it into the heart on an inhale, and then on an exhale, as though you're freeing a bird from its cage, just letting it go back into the world. On an exhale we go ha, and really elongate that exhale. See how long you can let it go. So once again, inhale, bring that love back into your heart center, and then letting that bird go out of its cage, freeing it. Ha. So however long you exhale for, don't worry about me, just go at your own pace, and inhale to bring the love in. If it needs to go up, let it go up. If it needs to go down, over here, wherever you want to go. And whoever you want to send that love to as well. Alright, so just keep on going, letting it flow, letting it go. Sending it out in any direction. Yeah? So if there's someone in particular who is on your mind, in your heart, and you want to send some loving kindness towards them, now is the time. Breathe in and reel it in. Send that love into the heart. Exhale, give it back. Really engage the heart as you do this. Again, inhale, bring it in. Exhale, let it go. And one more, make it count. Really send this one out there to the entire universe, if that's where it needs to go. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, let it go. And now we're going to do a couple of Qigong styled exercises, just for a little while longer. I'm stepping a little bit back so my arms can stay on the screen. I hope they can at least. And then we're going to make those great big circles with our hands. So it's like we're cleansing our aura, we're cleansing our field here. So we're cultivating this life force energy, it's in our palms, and we're just cleansing this whole bubble that is enveloping our being. Okay? So for me, that is the purpose of this practice. Maybe different meaning for you, who knows? But here we go nonetheless. Palms facing outwards. Alright, and again, support a child with their wrists and their arms if it's comfortable to do so. Don't force anything, let it be natural and organic. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, reach those palms up, out and up. You can even look up if you wish. And exhale, hands come out, palms facing down. Cleansing your being. Again, inhale, reaching up and out. Exhale, hands releasing, coming back down. So you're flapping your wings today. Really synchronize this with the breathing as well. Inhale to come up. Exhale, come in all the way back down with grace and ease. And one more, make it count. Inhale, cleanse your aura. Exhale with grace and absolute beautiful ease, coming all the way back down. Okay, so our final standing position and exercise is the sky and earth technique, which is where we clean the center channel, the midline of our being. If you imagine all of the energy is centered through this midline of your body, we're cleansing that with our energy. And we're going to scoop up all of the goodness from the earth, and we're going to carry it all the way through our body, all the way through the midline. We're going to give it into the universe. And then on an exhale, we're going to fold forwards and collect all of that goodness from the sky, bring it all the way back down through the midline and give it back to earth. So inhale to scoop, bring it up. Exhale, open up the hands and collect it all, bring it back down, folding forwards all the way down, giving it back to earth. From the side, just so you can see. Inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, collect it all, give it back to earth. You can go at your own pace if this is too fast or slow for you. Inhale to scoop. Exhale to bring it all the way back down. If you're sitting in a chair whilst doing this, remember to hinge from the hips as we fold forwards. So with each inhale, we're scooping up. And with each exhale, we are bringing it all the way back down to the earth, through our midline, through the middle of the body. Okay, and finish the one you're on. Inhale to scoop up. And exhale, bring it all the way back down to earth. And inhale to come back up to standing. And send that energy into the heart space. And just feel this region. Feel this region very, very gently and powerfully, delicately as well. And give yourself a great big hug. So let's just wrap those arms around ourselves. Again, please help a child to do this. So this should be hopefully adaptable for pretty much anyone. It just looks different, that's the only thing. It's the same energetic principle underlying this practice. It just looks a little bit different on the surface. So anyone can do this. wrapping the arms around, giving ourselves a gentle and warm embrace. And give yourself a squeeze. And it's with this squeeze that we finish our practice. So as we do this, we can come back down to a seated position if we wish. Coming gently down to a seat, because the next part of the video will be a relaxation. If you have the time to go into that, please do. It will be a nice conclusion, finish to the practice, help us to absorb the nutrients of this heart-based loving kindness yoga session. And you can carry on with massage into that if you wish. So just giving yourself a squeeze all over the body if you want to. And when you're ready, come down to either a lying down position for relaxation or a seated position to meditate. However you are, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for engaging in this practice. It's time for relaxation now. Please get ready for Yoga Nidra. This is a deep, heart-based relaxation for all to engage in and practice together. As you get ready for Yoga Nidra, please make sure that lights are switched off or turned down low, closing doors and windows where appropriate and necessary, and perhaps turning off any electrical equipment like phones, televisions, so that we can come fully into the presence, the presence of each other, and become present ourselves. So removing any unnecessary distractions from the room, your immediate environment, allowing the room to be settled, calm, still, and quiet. If anyone is moving around the room, please remain quiet and calm yourself so as to not disrupt this Yoga Nidra session for all who are attending and participating. And now, allow your body and your mind to become ready. So settle the body down to the ground. If you're sitting in a chair, then just relax into the chair. Surrender the weight of the body into your chair or the ground. And take a deep breath in here. And a deep breath out through the mouth if you wish, letting go of any tension. And when you feel as though your body is settled, comfortable, just make any necessary adjustments. So shuffle around if you need to, shuffle the body. Make sure your clothing is comfortable and loose. Make sure all adjustments have been made for your body to feel completely at ease. And when you feel your body is at ease, perhaps you can close your eyes and remain still, or as still as possible, for the duration of this practice. And as you close your eyes, listen to the sounds outside of the room that you're in. Listen to the furthest sound away from you. Perhaps it could be traffic or birds singing, trees, wind blowing through the leaves. Whatever it is that you can hear, just notice it without trying to identify the source. Just hear the sounds outside. And hear the sounds inside your room. You can maybe hear the sounds of machines working, people moving, and now come closer to your own body. Perhaps you can hear sounds inside your body, the sound of your breath coming in and out of your body, the sound of your tummy digesting food. Perhaps you can even feel the vibration and the sound of your heart beating inside your chest. And bring your awareness to your heart space. As you feel the throbbing of your physical heart, know that your heart is your energetic, emotional center. And with your awareness in your heart, set an intention here and now. Welcome it into your whole being. This intention is your deepest heart's desire. So set this intention here and now. Say it to yourself inwardly, silently, 3 times. This intention is known as a sankalpa, and it is set in the present tense. So, for example, if your deepest desire is peace, tell yourself here and now, I am peace. Recite this intention, this resolve 3 times. And just imagine for a moment that this intention you are setting, or that you have set, is a soft and delicate seed that is planted in the depths of your heart. And now you can allow that seed to remain there as we journey further into Yoga Nidra together. Allow my words to be your words. Hear them as though it is you who is expressing the energy and the emotion behind these words. Allow my words to be yours, to be your guidance for this practice. Surrender your body and your mind. Feel the sensations in your body. Allow your body to feel comfortable. Allow your body to feel heavy. Allow it to feel weightless, as though it has no weight to it. Allow the body to rest and relax. And with your next exhale, can you allow the body and all areas of the body to become even more relaxed? imagining that you're just letting go of absolutely everything. And now just bring your awareness to the different parts of your body. Firstly, starting with your shoulders, relaxing the shoulders progressively with each exhalation. Imagining that the shoulders are just dropping down and away from your ears. And travel your awareness upwards to your jaw, the chin and the whole jawline. And with each exhale, relaxing the jaw entirely. And travel further upwards to your face. And with each exhale, dropping all expression away from your face. Softening the muscles in your cheeks, your eyes, the tissues behind your eyes and the muscles around your eyes. Relaxing the whole area around and in your eyes. And relaxing the point in between your eyebrows. Relaxing your forehead. Softening your forehead. And bring your awareness to the rest of your head, the top of the head, the sides of your head, the back of the head. And for those of you who are practicing with a child with PMLD, feel free to bring the awareness here by gently massaging the whole head with your fingertips and thumb tips. And for everybody else, imagine that you yourself are caressing your head with your consciousness, the fingertips of your consciousness, brushing through your hair and around the scalp, caressing the top of the head, the sides of the head, the back of the head. And travel down to the back of your neck, relaxing the back of your neck and the sides of your neck, and relaxing the throat at the front of your neck, the inner walls of your neck and throat. Now come back to your shoulders and relax your shoulders. Come down the curves of your shoulders. Travel down with your gentle, compassionate awareness down the sides of your arms. Be aware of your biceps and your triceps at the top of your arms. Squeeze them with your awareness. And be aware of your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, and the palms of both hands, and the back of both hands. And now bring all of your undivided attention and awareness to the sensations in your thumbs, your index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, and little fingers. And then come to your chest, the torso, where the lungs reside, breathing life force energy into your body. Feel the expansion of your chest. And as you feel your chest moving and expanding, notice the back of your body expanding with it, feeling the shoulder blades and the upper back pressing into the ground or into the chair that's supporting you. And feeling the mid-back and the lower back moving with your breathing. And notice your tummy, your abdomen, the navel region, the whole front of your torso, the abdomen, moving with the breath. Feel your pelvis and your hips, the waist, either side of your body. And feel both legs now simultaneously at the same time, the upper legs and the lower legs, the knees in the middle, front of the knees, sides of the knees, back of the knees. And come down the lower legs, shins at the front, calves at the back, ankles below, and the feet. Feel your soles of your feet, the heels, the arches of your feet, and all 10 toes together. And now, gently bring your awareness back to your heart, back to your heart space. Imagine that there is an energy center located in your heart, and it is expanding with love, kindness, and compassion. And with each inhale, each time you breathe in, imagine your heart space is radiating pink and purple mist all around your being. Imagine this pink air is radiating, permeating all around you, and it's coming from the source of your heart region. And with each inhale, this wonderful pink misty air energy envelops your whole body. And with each exhale, it softens all around you. And as you inhale again, it grows and expands outwards towards other beings, other people, other objects. It permeates around the air, in the ground, in the sky, all around you. And it expands with each exhale and inhale, and so on. Travelling all around the world. Imagining this pink mist that is expanding out of your heart is enveloping surrounding the whole world with loving kindness, the soothing balm of your very own compassionate, kindly awareness. And it's emanating from your center, the center of your chest, your heart space. And now allow that pink mist to dissolve and settle into the environment and into the atmosphere and settling in your being. It disappears, it dissolves. And as it dissolves, you bring your awareness back to your intention, which once again you will recite 3 times, here and now, to yourself. And again, let your intention go into the depths of your heart. And now bring awareness back to the whole of your body, the whole body, your whole body. And as you bring your awareness back to your whole body, feel free to stretch your toes and your fingertips. Stretch your arms and your legs, bringing sensation back into the physical body, perhaps having a yawn, stretching your face. Keeping the eyes closed until you're ready to come out of this Yoga Nidra, very slowly and gradually, not disturbing anyone else, staying nice and quiet and moving slow. And as you're ready, rolling over to one side, perhaps the right side, or coming into a seated position to bring this Yoga Nidra to a gradual, graceful and loving close. Thank you for practicing Yoga Nidra with me, Alexis. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.